Expected goals would see Valencia win this game. 1.85 to 1.75. There you go.
To be fair, they did have some chances. They had some chances in the first half.
Real Madrid then go within 2 points of Girona, who won earlier today. Barca are in action tomorrow. For more on this, let's welcome in Luis Garcia. Luis, how you love praising Real Madrid.
No, actually, guys, when Real Madrid plays well and they are effective like we've seen today, I'm so happy because I enjoy watching them and watching a good football. Today, for periods on the game, we saw a very good Real Madrid. I was impressed once again with Camavinga in the middle of the park. I think he did a pretty good job holding and also creating from the back, breaking those lines. Vinicius, once again, we talked about him. He was focused, he was concentrated. He wanted to show that he's here at Real Madrid. He just signed a new contract. With goal, with assists, and a lot of dynamism up front. Rodrygo, once again, being important for Real Madrid. It was definitely a very good option after Ancelotti decided to bring him again in the 11 start. There's been a little bit of controversy between the two of them, but today, once again, with 2 goals and another assist, was fantastic. So I think that all look pretty good for Real Madrid, trying to chase Girona, only 2 points behind. But from Valencia, very young team. I was expecting a little bit more, but today it was all about Real Madrid. So great result for Ancelotti's team.
Vinicius Junior, of course, has set the bar really high over the last couple of seasons. Yet his first 11 games, we just see him score 3 goals with 2 assists. Last 2 games, he's matched it. 3 goals, and here it comes. Stupid question time. Oh. Is Vinny better without Jude Bellingham on the pitch?
You need a bigger trumpet to announce that question.
It was a trombone, actually.
Listen, the coat rack's over there. Go and get your coat and leave the building. Look, what did I say after the Clásico? He needs to get his head in the game, right? And I know he gets some rough treatment on the field and off it, but he needs to concentrate on what he's good at. Not trying to referee the game that he did against Barcelona, trying to, just stop and play when somebody challenged him and looking to the ref. This is the good side of him. And how he linked up with Rodrygo today was excellent. But the whole team, Camavinga, I thought Camavinga was outstanding. Real Madrid 1-11 were pretty good. But one word of caution, Real Madrid were really good today, but that was aided and abetted by some really poor defending by Valencia. I mean, really poor. You can't stand off these guys. You can't allow Kroos to pass the ball. You can't allow Carvajal that amount of space. You can't not challenge on the edge of the box when Vinicius is taking shots or pick him up from cross balls into the box. And that was the big difference, particularly for 45 minutes. Real Madrid were clinical, and that guy, Duro...
that guy, as if I own him or something.
Well, we're talking about him because he had 3 really good chances in the first half to put some pressure on, to make the home fans restless. He didn't do that, and Real Madrid took advantage. But that first 4 minutes of the second half, that was it. Just game was over.
That was it. That was done. Florentino Perez led the General Assembly today. Do you know how long his speech was, Shay?
How long?
80 minutes.
How long?
80. Oh. During the 80 minutes, he had a go at everyone pretty much but Craig. He would have a go at La Liga. He would have a go at VAR. He had no idea who was drawing the lines. He would once again say the only option for the big European teams is a Super League. He just was basically having a go at everyone. Listening to every single minute of that was Julien Laurens for us. Jules, what's the point?
It's a good question, Dan, because we knew he was going to talk. We knew at the meeting that you mentioned today there would be a speech, so we knew all of that, and we kind of expected a rant against Javier Tebas and La Liga, something for the Super League, and him to repeat them again. But still, every time we listen to him in those kind of positions, every time there's just Florentino at his best. We know how much he dislikes, of course, Javier Tebas. And to be fair, Javier Tebas doesn't like him at all either. It's really what the other represent that they hate. So I think Florentino Perez thinks that Javier Tebas is far too powerful as head of La Liga. I think Javier Tebas thinks that Florentino wants to be the main guy and that he talks too much. So Tebas responded today, of course, on social media like he always does when someone criticizes him or has a dig at him, which means that we have now this kind of, again, this argument on the table, out there in the public eye, really, which is always, I think the Spanish newspapers especially absolutely love it. And for Florentino, there's nothing new, like you said. It's all about the Super League. We need the Super League. Nobody watches La Liga like they used to, which is not really true. Certainly not the younger generation. Javier Tebas doesn't do anything right. The contract with CVC was not right. So all the usual things that now and again Florentino Perez brings back onto the public domain.
Why is he still obsessed about the Super League when there's only 2 teams in it now, Jules, them and Barcelona?
Well, yeah, and I guess until the end of the month, Dan, when we will find out if a judge, a tribunal, declares if it's legal or not that UEFA basically killed completely the Super League even before it started, or if it's against the EU law that if you want to create another competition like that, you should be allowed to, even if you're within the UEFA family, if you want. So that's why he kept saying today, at the end of the month, we will be okay. We know that we will win, and then we will be able to go towards the Super League, all that kind of stuff. So I guess until that, which could definitely kill the Super League, by the way, until that, there's still a little bit of uncertainty, I guess. So that's why he's playing on. But you're right, it's a lost cause. I think he knows now that even Juventus are out of it. It's only him and Barcelona, and we know that the relationship right now between Laporta and Perez is not great, obviously, between Real Madrid and Barcelona. So I'm not even sure that they would together be on this anyway. So but he can't really, until someone said to him, listen, you have to give up now because it's just simply technically cannot happen. He will have to fight for it, or certainly he feels like.